don't you know this clear out? It's going to play havoc with my finances. Hey, I say this is going to cost me a fortune.
Sorry?
You making room in my wardrobe.
Oh, I just thought I'd...
Please don't yanking your chain, besides which, most of my shoes have already found the way to Betsy's room.
Listen, Carla, about yesterday.
Forgotten?
I just don't do well with nice.
Yeah, well, stick around. My second cup of coffee, I'm gonna be your worst nightmare. Oh, I'm really not looking forward to today. You know, with funerals, I mean, if it's somebody old, it's kind of... It's okay, because they've lived already, haven't they? Whereas Craig was hardly off the starting blocks, was he? Of course you know that. I'm gonna go and get ready.
I am starving.
Tea and toast will have to do you. Make that just toast, then.
What is going on here?
Hey, that's my stuff.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't leave stuff on
Yeah,
your
well, you
bag.
should learn to respect people's privacy then, shouldn't you, Betsy?
What's happening?
She's having a breakdown.
Come on, get ready. Come on.
Oh, was she? Bless her. Poor Beth.
I said she should come back with me for the memorial, but she couldn't face it. Said her heart's been broken. Mine too.
I don't suppose you're thinking about pulling your finger out anytime soon. Only this floor could do with a sweep.
I'm gonna go and get ready.
All right, yeah, I'll pick you up on the way.
Any chance of a coffee?
Do you mind if I borrow it for a sec? Let me get one thing straight, right? I am not your junior or your skivvy.
So it's okay for you to stand around gassing with friends and family now, is it?
What are you, the village idiot? He buried his stepson yesterday. And in case you haven't bothered to check the rotor, you'll be holding the fort for me while I go to his memorial. Unless you've got a problem with that.
No, of course not. Look, my head's all over the place today. I was up at the hospital all hours with Brody. I'll have 2 sugars. Ta.
Ah, it was sad that it was just Beth and Kirk there. I FaceTimed our Rosie and our Sophie earlier on. Ah, we do take things for granted, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, let me do that.
Oh.
All things considered, I think we did a pretty good job with our kids in the end.
Apart from all the drug smuggling.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. Don't think we'll find out about that at the fostering agency, do you?
Oh, don't be daft. She wasn't even charged. Anyway, they wouldn't be wasting their time on these training sessions if they thought we were faking and his missus, would they?
No, you're right. And in fact, I reckon that we're pretty high caliber vis-a-vis foster parents.
What do you think they're going to be teaching us on this course?
Well, today is about therapeutic fostering, so I don't want any of your silly jokes.
Right, I'll keep my trap shut and try not to embarrass you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, me earrings.
Cheers, Roy. Oh, a woman on a mission.
A woman in need of a big fat bacon balm. Oh, what is it about greasy food?
Oh, don't let Roy hear you say that, because he'll get a 2-hour lecture.
Oh, do us a favour and don't tell Marie you've seen me. Only she don't like the shop being shut, and she's already marked my cards once today.
Yeah, well, what can I say? She's a hard taskmaster.
Yeah, I pulled her up for nattering with Kirk. I just totally forgot it was Craig's memorial today, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, she must think I'm a right heartless bitch. I mean, I know she does. And the truth is, I feel terrible about what happened. I mean, I know it was a lad's job and all that, but still...
Well, no, it was his job to protect people, not get murdered by a maniac.
No, yeah, I know. And believe me, I couldn't be more sorry.
OK, then maybe you need to pick a side. Because Craig wants us to cop her. He was our friend. I've got to go. Oh, and about the van. If the price is right, I'll take it.
What? Oh, that's great.
Oh, he was such a lovely lad.
Yeah. Terrible window cleaner, though.
Tim.
What? He would have agreed with me. I tell you what, though, he was popular with the old ladies. And a certain brunette on Tile Street.
Oh.
There was one time he was giving her front bay a right good squeegeeing. I said squeegeeing. Anyway, she was always very generous with the big tips.
It was that baby face of his, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gentle giant, that was our Craig. Bless him.
Kirk said the funeral was so sad.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Is Kate not with you?
Well, is he not here?
Well, obviously not.
Drinks on the bar, help yourself.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask if you are. Look, Asha wanted to come, but she's had to work. Do you want a drink, love?
All right.
Kit's not here and he's not answering his phone. So who's going to do the speech?
So what, you're on the settee?
Yeah. I swear she's bust the springs to make it even more uncomfortable.
So how's she playing it? Silent treatment, or...?
Oh, I wish. No, she's very, very vocal, is Danielle. Especially about what a bad parent to.
Look, I should have told you about Millie. Believe it or not, I thought I was doing the right thing. But I can see now that that wasn't my call. I really am sorry.
I mean, the fact is, I was annoyed at myself as much as I were with you. I've been so wound up in my old dramas, I took my eye off the ball. Certainly with Millie.
What's done is done, I guess. She'll be glad to have you there. But just don't forget I'm here if you need me.
It's good to know. You know I'm only going back for the kids, right?
Yeah.
Because you and me, it's just the start.
Do you have to go straight away?
One lime and soda.
Cheers.
How's it going?
I've had better days.
So is Craig. Listen, about those boxes that you were sorting through earlier.
Sweetheart, do we have to do this right now?
Why were you so jumpy at me looking at stuff?
Right, okay, there are documents in there from the donor bank, but you're not legally allowed to have the information until you're 18, so...
Why didn't you just say?
Well, probably because I thought you'd start badgering me to show you now. And don't say you wouldn't have. We will talk about it, though. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Bacon balm with brown sauce, that was his favourite. And he loved a custard tart.
Didn't Tracy once accuse him of eating all their breakfast cereal? Like, tons of the stuff.
Yeah. And it turned out it was Daryl.
Yeah.
But Craig didn't want to say anything because he didn't want to get him in trouble.
That's Craig all over. Putting other people before himself, even if they're a rat.
Told me that he was going to start dating. Seemed really excited.
He was. So excited.
She seemed like a lovely girl and all. The one he was supposed to meet the night he'd...
Do you remember when he did that secret graffiti mural in the Ginnell? You know, after Maddie died?
Oh, yeah. You were standing at the barricade, weren't you, with Sophie and Anna?
I was trying to stop the council from washing it off.
You got very moist.
Moist? Have you ever been fired up with a water cannon?
Well, it was a power washer.
He was very talented. Hey, why don't you show them them drawings he did?
I can't.
Yeah, okay, Beth. I'll make sure I'll phone them later. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye. How's it going?
Kid's gone AWOL.
Okay.
Have you heard from him? I mean, is he coming or what?
Well, I know as much as you do. I'll try him again. No, still not answering. You don't think something's happened, do you?
Your guess is as good as ours.
We can't just hang around waiting for Kit to rock up.
What's happening?
Hey, Maria, you don't reckon Kerr could do the speech, do you? Would you?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Well, it looks like it's down to you then, sweetie.
And then when Betty went, she entrusted the secret recipe to Sean.
You're kidding?
Oh, I wish. Honestly, when he comes in to mix his batch of special herbs and spices, it's like Colonel Sanders is in the house.
He takes it very seriously.
Ugh, smelly. Ask him when I'll be back. Did say I won't be long.
Of course. You're gonna eat your dinner first, though, yeah? 11 herbs and spices. I mean, is 1 hour really gonna make that much difference?
Excuse me.
OK, everybody, a bit of quiet, please. Thank you.
Friends, family, and fellow officers, today we gather with heavy hearts to honour the life and sacrifice of Police Constable Craig Tinker, beloved son, friend, and colleague. I remember when he first joined the force, all wide-eyed and innocent, and we wondered if he'd cut it. But of course he did. He was nothing if not determined. Especially when the biscuit tin was out, but that's another story. Being a police officer was something Craig was very proud of, and he was unwavering in his service to the community. His community. His people. He wanted to make life better for everyone, whether that was by offering up a cheeky grin or by bringing hardened criminals to justice. But it was in that line of duty that he gave his life. Or rather, it was taken from him in the most brutal and callous fashion. And his bravery and courage on that day is something that each and every one of us should aspire to and be in total awe of. Being a police officer is a privilege. It is. But it can come at great personal cost. And we wouldn't be human if we didn't sometimes wonder if that price was too high. So our admiration to officers like Craig, with his total commitment to the pursuit of justice, no matter what, is huge. And we owe him our gratitude too. Although, I'm sure he'd be embarrassed and blush at the very idea of being thought of as a hero. Or maybe you'd think the ladies would love it. It was an honour to know him, to call him my friend, my fellow officer. And he will never be forgotten. To Craig, may you rest in peace.
To Craig.
Oh, I thought I was going to lose it.
You didn't. It's a lovely spot from the heart.
I'm so glad you were here.
Always. Always.
What have you done with the little one?
Me dad's taking her for a walk. So it was either do the ironing or pop out for some civilised chat.
Ah, good call. Hey, entree no, I haven't ironed in 15 years. Now stick it under your cushion while you're watching TV. Work's a treat. I'll be really good. Everything all right?
These are fun. Oh, 2 more of these as well when you got a sec.
Coming up.
One more. And then...
Then?
Todd.
Oh, come on, what can be so urgent?
Well, she's pregnant for a starters, probably thinking she's messed up the rest of her life.
She hasn't, though. She's got options. I mean, she's having an abortion.
Whoa. That's a conversation I should be having with Danny Eleanor.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, of course. Family. I'm on a par with, what, the hairdresser, postman?
I know you're being stupid. She's my daughter and she's feeling insecure.
She's not the only one. What can I say? I'm not a good sharer.
Even if I'm not living with me kids, they have to come first, all right? Especially now. I'll call you.
Theo.
2 minutes ago, they were love's young dream.
Not so much, I reckon.
I don't know who I am anymore, I swear. All I've been thinking about for the last hour is getting these stupid shoes off. Oh. Why are you looking so shifty?
What?
The problem's with my feet, not my eyes. I can see you.
Why do your mum always think the worst of me?
Let's not go there, shall we? So, what are you up to?
Well, I just thought I'd do something nice, help her sort through the boxes.
Even though she told you not to.
Oh, I think she was just being a bit snappy because of Craig's thing.
That was before she knew she had to make a massive speech for him.
About Kit?
No show. Wouldn't like to be in his shoes when she gets hold of him. She got a bit choked up. I think it was, thinking of your mum.
Right. Yeah, I've got to go.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's only small, but it's just dead nice having my own place. Proper home for me and Frankie, you know?
Yo, I do. I always remember my first flat. I was made up. I went out and I bought myself a glass-top table and 4 leather-look chairs. Turns out you couldn't fit 4 people in the flat. Nor a bed once the table arrived. And then I found out my landlord had a peephole. Right, come on. Let's get perfecting those skills, nip those complaints in the bud. Half a pint of bitter, please, love. You got it.
Oh, somebody had better like froth.
No matter, love. Go on, have another bash. Oh, she's still on the nursery slopes.
Do you know, it's a lifetime ago, but I remember my first days behind that bar.
You're behind there?
Yeah. And I can honestly say I never got a single complaint. Perfect beer-to-head ratio every time.
Always said there was something of a head girl about yourself.
Well, taking duties seriously and making sure things run smoothly is something you do well to cultivate. And you should start by showing her how to pull a proper pint. You're not going to last long at this rate.
As the great Winston Churchill once said, I got this at a pub quiz, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it's the courage to continue that counts.
Well, it's your beer you're wasting.
You know, we were talking about the challenges of fostering. Can I offer you a word of advice?
Yeah, go on.
These young people you're going to be working with, well, I expect if they've landed themselves in fostering, the last thing they need is someone making them feel a bit small, a bit stupid. Well, at least I can imagine that's what the people in charge will think. Oh, Tim said you had a meeting today.
Yeah, I just came in to see if you could put a couple of hot pots to one side, because I'm going to treat Tim when we come back.
Oh, of course. Oh, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Yes!
Sir? Lisa, I just wanted to say your speech was spot on.
Thank you.
Beth would have loved it.
Sorry, but I have to get to work.
Thanks again. Craig was lucky to work with you.
But there's still food left if anyone wants it.
What the hell? What do you think you're doing here?
Oh, it's okay. Audrey's covering.
I'm talking about the audacity of you turning up to Craig's memorial.
Look, I'm just here to pay my respects.
Right, OK, well, you've done that now for what it's worth, so you can sling your hook.
I don't want any trouble.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
Hey. You disappeared.
Sorry, forgot my lens.
Right, yeah. I need to get changed for work.
Okay, but before you do, are you okay? Hey, you did so well. So well today. Honestly, it must have been so tough. Those photos, that little smile of his. I had to stop myself from bawling.
Well, thank God you did. One of us turning on the waterworks is more than enough.
It's hardly surprising, is it? It's what you've got to talk about. Well done, Vic. Well done.
What's that box doing there?
Hey? Oh.
I put it away earlier.
Yeah. Betsy said she was doing some sorting for you or something.
But was she reading stuff? What?
I don't know why it's just something she's not meant to say. Lisa.
Thanks. When Becky died, she was being investigated for corruption.
She what?
Was she actually reading it?
I don't know, darling. The box was closed. I mean, she was by it. But even if she had read it, we'll get complaints made about us at work. That's the world of work we live in. Surely you don't think there's any truth in that?
Well, we weren't driving around in a Ferrari or nipping off to Marbs. Quite the opposite. Becky was terrible with money.
How do you mean, like loan shark terrible?
She didn't even tell me about the letter. I found it at work.
Detective Swain in action.
The thought that I'd even doubted her, you know, even just for a second, it broke something in us. We'd been walking on eggshells for days, and it was awful. So when she tried to tell me how to run my case, it's like a red rag to a bull.
You pulled rank on her.
Couldn't just let it go, could I? Anyway, she walked out. Ignored my calls, and then that was it.
What, you split up?
She died. She died that night. Hating my guts.
Come on, Frankie, lad. I'm gonna celebrate that win. I'm not gonna get all competitive, Dad, even though all Layla does is wee on me jeans and burp.
Well, let's face it, James. My son's just a genius.
Lauren, come on have a drink with me.
I can't.
I'll sort Glenda. She's family.
Hey, no one sorts Glenda.
See this little finger? See Glenda?
See, Glenda? She's not above walking you out into the streets. Anyway, what are you still doing, sat there?
Do you know what they're laying on in the bistro?
Greg's memorial.
Photo montage and a few sausage rolls.
I thought I was competitive.
I'd have given him a full civic funeral, like he deserved. Police horse guard to the cathedral, constabulary choir.
Doing.
Fix you.
Coldplay.
Stone Cold classic. Not a dry eye in the house.
Look at the Greatest Showman over here.
You wouldn't be the first to say it.
But we've all done it. We've all gone for the jugular, then regretted it.
I did. I took it all back on the messages.
Of course.
Sobbed. Drank. Grovelled. Drank some more. She turned her phone off. Chucked it in her locker. I wonder if she'd had it. Would they have found her any quicker, you know, after the scumbags had driven off?
Come on, now you're tormenting yourself.
I fell asleep. Drunk. By the time Costello woke me up, I was a widow.
Sorry. And the allegations?
There They were dropped.
Hmm.
But Becky didn't get the funeral she deserved. From her team, yeah. They adored her. But top brass. They hid behind COVID. Tiny funeral, no fuss. I should have fought harder and pushed for a posthumous medal.
Lisa, you were in shock and you had Betsy.
Yeah, but still, you know, Becky was a hero. The thought of anyone questioning her integrity...
Why didn't you ask Betsy, OK, straight out, whether she read the letter?
Yeah, I will. I will. Just not today.
Let me ring in for you the rest of today. You were running on empty.
It's complimentary from Warner's.
Oh, thank you.
Like she didn't know.
If Beth finds out that Mick McAllister's wife was here.
I've had a text. Just one.
From Kate?
I'm safe, don't worry. Well, yeah, of course I'm gonna worry. Brody keels over in front of him yesterday and he goes AWOL today.
He can't face it, love.
Yeah, well, we could have faced it together.
He must be done in after yesterday.
Yeah, that Norwich drive's a killer.
It's good that you were there for Beth, though.
She tried her best. The eulogy was bob on. She had loads of photos. He was a handsome lad.
Yeah, he was just coming into his own, wasn't he?
You. Don't you even look at me.
Can I, Come on, Lisa, I just want to say I'm sorry.
Anything. Anything else and I'd have covered for you. But making me trawl through all those feelings again, with everyone watching.
Well, he should have never asked me.
Well, they were hardly going to ask me, were they?
I barely knew the lad. Everything I wrote down, Tinks was a diamond. He died doing what he loved. It just was a bit...
We are supposed to have each other's backs. Not just batons and boots in here, Kit. Look at me. Look at me! In here! You went missing in action again.
Don't make an habit of it.
Let's ask Craig that, shall we? Oh, no, we can't. And if you're even thinking of going in there, have a mint.
Hey, we were just talking about when Craig worked at the factory.
Oh, was that Beth's bright idea?
No, it was Faye's. His ex.
Oh, yeah, don't remind me. She was right wronging.
That's my daughter you're talking about.
Oh, sorry, I must have been thinking of someone else.
I mean, imagine he'd done dawn raids and disarmed burglars.
But could he work a tape dispenser gun?
I can't imagine.
What did Kurt used to say? It's all in the wrist action.
I heard that.
Poor Craig used to have his watch taped to his hand.
And then his hand taped to the box.
Yeah, we'd have to get Kurt to cut him free. It's funny.
No. I don't think so.
OK, I'll just...
You came here to pay your respects, not to sit drinking free wine and scrolling on your phone.
Yeah, well, folks aren't exactly falling over himself to talk to me, so...
Because you and your murdering husband aren't welcome here.
I'm not my husband. He's going to pay for what he did.
Not for bullying my son, he's not.
Or for battering Lou, to be fair.
Look, I offer condolences and you say I've got a nerve. I stop at home and I'm dancing on Craig's grave. Kurt, look, I just wanted to say that I'm not just Mick's wife. I'm a mother and, you know, if I could take pain away, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Relationships are hard enough. Throw kids in the mix.
You're not saying you regret it.
I regret him. We're walking around adoption agencies all wholesome and demure. He's having regular rub-downs with his physio.
Ouch.
Mate, I was devastated. But you know what? Now I see. It's so much simpler. Me and Layla, my values, my priorities.
Theo, me, is not simple. My heart goes out to Danielle, and it really does. But the guilt that Theo feels... I don't know if I should just bail, save us both the heartache.
You must have something. You've come this far.
He's got something.
So, you know when I said that you had to pick a side?
You didn't mean today.
Because now people have forgotten that you're a victim as well.
Look, I didn't mean to cause a distraction. Sorry.
All right, we'll get back safe, yeah?
Yeah.
You can put your pitchfork down now.
Oh, Gary, thanks again for buying the van. Honestly, lifesaver.
You've bought Mick's van? Without telling me?
Why couldn't you come to me? Point in having a car.
I'm on shift.
Yeah, with a motor.
Yeah, it's a pool car. Listen, well, thanks for schlepping all the way over when I'm sure you've got more interesting things to be doing.
Right, you're being sarky now.
No, I'm not. I'm actually being nice. And if I could ash you over bunch at the Ivy, then I would. But... Listen, Betsy, you know that there was private stuff in that box.
Carla grassed me up. Okay. Yeah, I did open the envelope. And then I thought, do you know, I might not understand the results unless it was like one of those online DNA things where they tell you you're 10% Latvian and 4% Chihuahua.
No, so you did look.
No, it didn't feel fair going behind your back. And besides, what do I care about some random sperm donor? It's, you know what I mean, unless he's a millionaire. He's not a millionaire, is he?
Very much doubt it if he was doing that for beer money.
Well then, he is no use to me. You know, I had you and Mum, and now I have you. And you are more than enough. Right, are we done now? Because I'd really like a lift home.
Cheers.
Sorry, love, but I've got to scoot now.
Don't apologise, you came.
Well, I'm sure Kit will want to speak to you himself.
I mean, after Paul, funerals, memorials, they bring it all back up.
They do. And I won't lie, losing him like that was hell, but at least we got to say goodbye. You know, the shock of this. My heart breaks for you.
Thanks for coming.
It's okay.
Would you say that I'm judgmental?
Will you judge me if I answer you honestly?
That's a yes. What would you say, Tim?
Well, you've got strong opinions, but there's no wrong with that.
Just something Glenda said about whether I'm cut out for fostering. Because we've got a Zoom later on. It's a very grueling process. Yeah, how they sort the wheat from the chaff.
And you're the wheat, right?
Maybe we should postpone. Tell them we've had an emotional day.
No, Tim, with that on. Just need a coffee and a clean shirt. You're not showing me up in front of Eloise and Levi. They're our social workers. She went to Oxford and he's a Rastafari. So I've been honing up on Bob Marley and Babylon. Right, come on, Timothy.
Tinker's Memorial. Go off your nut, woman.
You don't get it. Our Brody's still screaming it with a stitch up.
It is.
I'm not doing that anymore. Nor should he.
So you're selling me down the river?
Me and my kids,
Our kids.
we've still got to live on that street. I can't back back what you did, but publicly.
Way to kick a man while he's down.
You've left me with 3 mouths to feed. We can't afford to move. I'm scrambling about.
So get your mother to sell one of her Landos or whatever they are.
And you've got to stop winding Brody up. It's bringing his fits on.
What? And that's my fault, is it?
He had a big one yesterday. Only people stepped in to help. It could have been serious.
What people? Lou.
Kit.
Big man. Of course he was. How was he? Brody.
He's shaken up, but he'll live. You don't get it. Your sentence is our sentence. You know the only person on the street who treats me like a human is Gary Windass? Oh, don't start. You know there's nothing going on.
Do you know what? I think I preferred being ambushed in my cell. At least there wasn't an audience then.
You know I never do dirty on you.
So what was Kit then?
One mistake. A lifetime ago.
Yeah, we'll just wait until Gary turns the charm on.
Do you know what? I hope he does. Because I might need to rinse him for more cash.
You've got your job.
It doesn't even feed us. So unless you've got a stash of cash under some floorboards, offshore accounts, shares in a racehorse I don't know about, no?
No.
Mick, I love you. But you left me no choice. Whatever it takes to survive, I'll do it. Then you're gonna have to suck it up.
I need a reliable van.
So buy a van then. Or for anyone but her.
She give me a good price?
No, she didn't, Gary, or else she would have told me. What is this, some sort of villain's code or something? When one of us goes down, we have to take care of the wife. Why are you Tony Soprano?
No, don't compare me to Mick, all right? I did it for her kids.
Who's that?
It's just Ed about some work stuff.
Oh, hi, Billy, it's Maria. Hiya. I'm just letting you know we've got some food here for the homeless shelter.
Is my name in mud?
No, you're good. I'm just glad that you're safe and sound and,
Not quite sober, eh?
yeah. Listen, do you fancy just watching something like Sweet and Sloppy, No Murders?
No murders sounds just the ticket. You and no murders.
I know you had a 4-course gourmet dinner lined up.
Oh, haha, very funny. So, it must be a weight off, having talked to Betsy.
Oh. Yeah, you were right. Yeah. Could have explained it. Complaint dropped, it goes with the territory.
And the well?
Betsy's never going to hear about the row.
Got it. Of course.
You know, there were no dark secrets. We were just a normal couple, horribly boring and...
Happy? Yeah. I mean, if you've got to have an epitaph, then normal, boring and happy is a good one.
Look, me or her makes no difference. I can't serve you unless you've got proper ID.
No, I just need to talk to you. It's important.
Go on, it's quite enough. Take your break.
You are the OG.
Oh, original Glinda.
The boss of bosses. A crypto queen. Why are you not in the Forbes 500?
I ask my mirror every night.
Now get gone. I'm still not serving you.
Mate, you gotta say something.
Glenda. Let me buy you a drink. A double.
And?
And Some crisps. Posh ones.
And?
And an apology for being a giddy kipper.
Giddy. I can handle cheeky even. Gobby.
No good. Gobby is out.
And you are in. Polish that halo, you're a good influence. Theo! Join the party. Todd's in the chair and it's doubles all round. Except James. His body's a temple.
Oh, at least someone's is. Have you been glued to that chair all afternoon?
Actually, it's time I headed home.
Another devoted dad. Can't move from around here.
I like bosses.
All right, see you soon, mate. Theo, nice to meet you.
Same.
See ya.
See ya.
Guilty conscience or something, I said? Joking. I'm sorry, I feel mean for running off before.
No, it's my bad. James gave me a talking to. Family comes first.
But the kids need to learn, I need to teach them. When it's Todd time, they respect it.
Todd time? Is that a thing?
It is now.
I like it.
No, I don't get it, me.
Well, 8th of December, 3 days before she died.
Right, but your mum were over. Deliberately. She didn't...
She didn't top herself, no way. I mean, Lisa's always banging on about in this family. We tell each other everything. My mum was in serious bother. Why?
I don't know, maybe she parked across someone's drive or something. Some old geezer from Oak Hill that would know better to do.
Anti-corruption unit.
If she was a wrong and you'd have known.
Well, I was a kid.
Yeah, and I was a kid. No, when I found out my dad were bad news, but even then I still thought the sun shone out.
No, well, I don't think she's bad news. Was she fitted up? Did she know too much? Yeah, she had a gob on her.
What you saying? Do you think this hit and run could have been a cover story?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
How would you even fake all that? With a copper of all people?
I don't know. I've got this feeling.
Right, you've got to ask Lisa then.
Well, she's been lying about it all this time.
No, she's been protecting you.
Oh, Saint Becky, you art in heaven. I'm never going to know the truth.
Well, you won't if you don't ask.
I have got this other idea. If you'll help.
What, you serious?
Yeah.
Look, what do I know about police corruption, Bex?
Well, you know that dodgy feds protect dodgy people, and you know how to stand up and fight them. Teach me. I don't care how dirty it gets, I want to know the truth about my mum.
And if you want to give a Corrie fan the chance to step onto the street and go behind the scenes, find out more at coronationstreetexperience.co.uk. Next, David Tennant's here with the final of brand new Genius Game.